The Bible is a profound and complex collection of texts that holds deep spiritual significance for millions of people around the world. However, for those seeking to learn the true lessons of the Bible, mainstream media is not a reliable source. Mainstream media often sensationalizes and distorts biblical teachings to fit their own agenda, presenting a watered-down and inaccurate representation of the Bible's message. One of the primary reasons mainstream media fails to convey the true lessons of the Bible is due to its focus on ratings and advertising revenue. News outlets and media outlets are in the business of attracting viewers and generating revenue, rather than providing in-depth analysis and thoughtful analysis of biblical teachings. As a result, biblical stories and teachings are frequently reduced to simplistic, some bite-sized summaries that fail to capture the complexity and nuance of their original texts. Additionally, mainstream media often relies on experts who may not be knowledgeable about the historical and cultural context in which the Bible is written, leading to further misinterpretation and misrepresentation. Another issue with mainstream media's coverage of the Bible is its tendency to cherry-pick certain passages while ignoring others. This selective presentation of biblical teachings creates a skewed and inaccurate picture of the Bible's message. For example, media outlets may focus on biblical passages that appear to condemn certain groups or behaviors, while ignoring passages that promote love, compassion, and compassion. This selective presentation can perpetuate negative stereotypes and misinformation, further muddying the waters for those seeking to learn from the Bible. Mainstream media also often approaches biblical teachings from a secular perspective, which can lead to a lack of understanding and a misunderstanding of the spiritual context in which the Bible was written. The Bible is a deeply spiritual text that speaks to fundamental questions about the human condition, the nature of God, and the meaning of life. However, mainstream media often approaches these questions with a more materialistic and rationalist worldview, which can lead to a failure to grasp the deeper spiritual significance of biblical teachings. Furthermore, mainstream media's coverage of the Bible is often driven by current events and current events agendas, which can distort the true meaning of biblical teachings. For example, during times of war, media outlets may focus on biblical passages that appear to justify violence, while ignoring passages that promote non-violence and reconciliation. Similarly, during times of economic crisis, media outlets may focus on biblical teachings on wealth and materialism, while ignoring teachings on poverty, inequality, and social justice. In contrast, those seeking to learn the true lessons of the Bible must approach the text with humility, open-mindedness, and a willingness to grapple with its complexities. This may involve studying the historical and cultural context in which the Bible was written, consulting multiple translations and interpretations, and seeking guidance from knowledgeable teachers and mentors. It also involves approaching the Bible as a spiritual text, rather than simply a historical or cultural artifact. Ultimately, the true lessons of the Bible can only be learned by engaging with the text in a deep and meaningful way. This involves moving beyond mainstream media's superficial and inaccurate representations and instead seeking out authentic and informed sources of biblical knowledge. By doing so, individuals can gain a deeper understanding of the Bible's message and apply its teachings to their daily lives, leading to a more profound sense of faith, hope, and purpose. Mainstream media may be able to provide a starting point for exploring the true lessons of the Bible, but it is only through direct engagement with the text, and a willingness to think critically and contextualize the message, that one may realize the vast spiritual wealth awaiting them within its pages.